So before learning how to play any instrument, it's really important to learn the geography of that instrument. So most acoustic pianos have full 88 keys, and usually in the studio, you're not using an acoustic piano, but a keyboard or a MIDI controller. So I'm here at my Nord Stage 2 EX, and I've got 73 keys here. And you notice there's keys that are black and keys that are white. So it's important just to kind of get used to the layout of the keyboard. If we go to the left of the keyboard over here, we've got, a lower frequency, lower register of the keyboard. And if we go to the right of the keyboard, we have higher frequency or the higher register of the keyboard. And it's really important to learn how to sit properly at the piano when we're playing, because if you have poor posture at the piano, that tends to cause back issues or wrists or hand issues. So you're going to want to make sure you're sitting kind of on the edge of your seat and your feet are on the ground. And you're just going to lay your hands on the keyboard like this. You don't want to have any tension in your shoulders or in your wrists. So just a very natural posture, as if you're sitting at your laptop. Again, sitting on the edge of the seat is really important. So we have our lower register, our higher register, and the most important note is our middle C, so kind of in the middle of the keyboard right here. And we'll talk more about the musical alphabet in another lesson. But our middle C is kind of like the grounding point for our keyboard. It's where the middle of the register of the keyboard is. So we also have 5 fingers on each hand, so we have a lot of ways to play different notes on our keyboard. And our thumbs are finger number 1, our pointer fingers are number 2, middle fingers are number 3, our ring fingers are number 4, and our pinkies are number 5. So it's kind of useful to have a perspective of what finger numbers you're using, especially when we're talking about scales and chords. So we have the layout of our keyboard and the layout of our fingers. Now usually acoustic pianos have 3 different pedals, but usually when you're in the studio using a keyboard, you're only using the sustain pedal, which allows for us to hold out specific notes. So without the sustain pedal, it might sound like this. And with the sustain pedal, it might sound like this. So that's just a basic overview of the geography of our keyboard.